Yeah, it's a bit of a longer one, this one, going via Brisbane. But we stopped in Brisbane on the way back to play those guys. So, yeah, look, I think the guys are going to... we've had a good week on the training floor, and we use the next 10 hours just to sort of watch some movies and relax and get to a hotel and then lock in for a big one.
For sure, and obviously you were just over in Perth recently. The boys enjoy their time over there, keen to go back?
Well, I mean, we got whooped by 40 last time we were there, so Jack pretty much did all the heavy lifting, but the last couple of games have been pretty good with some real good individual performances from KG and Mo and Stat and Lockie and everyone across the board. So, we want to make sure that we got all the guys firing because, we need to make sure everybody's kind of doing their bit to get over a very tough Perth team.
For sure, and obviously we spoke about how those young guys have been stepping up after the most recent game. Are you looking forward to hopefully seeing them build upon that on this little 2-game road stretch? Yeah,
I mean, that's what consistency is. You just don't want to be a flash in a pan moment where you have one good game and then can't back it up with another. So, we've got these 2 games on the road and then we play Melbourne at home and then we hit the road again against New Zealand. So every time they can get on the court, it's an opportunity for them, and we just want them to capitalise on it.
Obviously, you're about to experience a pretty rough road stretch, obviously heading across the other side of the country to Perth and then back for another game in Brisbane. What's it kind of like, dealing with that, the challenges, I suppose, of living in a big country where you've got to travel a long distance?
Oh, yeah, it's taxing. Everybody has to do it. Being Cairns as well, unfortunately, you've got to do some via cities to get to other locations, and hence, going via Brisbane now to get to Perth. But, it's part of the business. Guys have been doing it long enough to sort of mentally prepare themselves as best they can, and we'll try and take care of the physical side.
What do you make of the Wildcats?
They're tough. I mean, again, they're fighting for anywhere from a 5th place to a 2nd place, I think. So this is time of year for them where obviously wins are important, home wins are important, and points percentage. So I don't think they're going to take us lightly for any stretch by any means, because they're trying to build obviously with a bit of momentum going into the postseason.
I guess 4 games to go. I'm sure you're thinking about what's right in front of you, but can you give fans any sort of reassurance of who's going to be at the team next year, looking into the season next year?
I mean, the good thing is the work started, and it kind of has to. You got to be ahead of the curve a little bit, if you try and do these things too late, you're going to be, last to the dinner bowl, I guess. So things are moving behind the scenes to obviously get a good local contingent, because that's really what you want to build on. These last 4 games, are a good opportunity for guys to, as you said, perform and showcase what they're capable of doing. But with that being said as well, it's also an idea of what does it look like next season. Where do you want to start? Who do you want to build around? What complementary pieces you need to add in, and then what big-time pieces you need to add in. I think the biggest shift you're seeing this year more than anything is having almost one import spot available for an injury replacement player. There's been so many injuries this year for so many teams. I think of Brisbane, Tassie, but what Sydney have been able to do to replace Bull with Dory Craig is really a game changer. Us losing Wardenberg is virtually impossible to find a local like-for-like comparison. But if Wardenberg goes down injured, can you potentially bring an import in to replace him until he returns? And so that's some of the things you look at in terms of what that roster build looks like. Do you go more locals? Do not fill out all the 3 import spots with the idea that you can potentially look to chop and change as the season goes on? That's just one of multiple different examples. But the thing is, work's getting done, as it always is. You can't be behind it. You've got to be in front of it. And credit to Beecroft and everybody. That's exactly what's happening.
Thank you.
Awesome. I got one more for you. You mentioned the local contingent of players and everything, and obviously we've got Joel Kalu up here coaching the Marlins this coming season in NBL 1. Obviously a guy that's won at pretty much all levels of the game at this point. Are you excited to see what he can do at the NBL 1 level in Cairns?
Oh, he's done great at the NBL 1 level. Yeah, no, it's what he's been able to do with Mackay and the success he's had there has been great.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it feels like we were just there, but it's good to get back. This might be our longest travel outside of New Zealand, but not too bad.
Sure, and obviously last time you were over there, didn't kind of get the results you were hoping for, but yeah. Are you guys confident in the kind of momentum, I suppose, you might be bringing into this little road stand?
Yeah, definitely. I think that'll probably be on the back of everybody's mind. Just kind of want to, what's the right word? Not revenge, but put on definitely a better performance than we did last time, and it's been something we've been thinking about.
Sure, and we obviously just spoke to your coach, and he was talking, obviously, the Wildcats are kind of hunting for finals position right now. I suppose you're expecting them to come out, all guns blazing?
Yeah, definitely. I think just playing anybody in this league, everybody kind of has to put their full effort because it's like anything can happen in any given game. So everybody comes out with their full effort. So definitely not expecting any drops from them.
So we saw the young guys kind of step up, especially over the last couple of games. Cody, Mojave, a few others. Has it been exciting, I suppose, across the back end of the season? Obviously, the results across the season haven't gone the way you would have hoped, but has it been exciting for yourself to see yourself step up and some of the other young guys within the group make their contributions to the games?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Stat and Lockie and then everybody else on the team, all great players, and it's just good to see them kind of have a good game and hopefully build some confidence for them going into next season and even to finish this season to kind of build their resume a little bit and help them out in their careers.